and I'm back with a video that I've never done before, but I've actually done things that are quite similar, so it's not really all that different to my normal content. I am going to be reading and reacting to Reddit confessions. I'm going to read interesting ones that I saw on Reddit, and I'm going to read them to you. I cut my son's hair every 3 weeks when everyone is asleep.
They call me the Midnight Barber.
I, 39 male, cut my son's hair every 3 weeks, sometimes once a month, when he sleeps. My wife wants to grow out his hair. I hate it. My wife has long, curly hair almost to her butt. I have short, black hair. Our son, on the other hand, seems to have gotten her curly hair and my color. She wants to grow out his hair and style it in a certain way. I personally hate it. The entire idea. I want his hair to be shorter like mine. She said she's only gonna have this chance for a little while before he's older and wants it done his way. I think it's just pointless, and the hair gets in his way, gets in his eyes, and makes him look like a girl. So every night when my wife is asleep, and the kids are too, I go in and just barely take some off the top of his neck, where it's barely noticeable. Sometimes he wakes up. How do you cut your kid's hair while he's sleeping and not feel weird? A part of me feels like I should just maybe let her have it, and then she would have maybe let me cut it. Now, either way, I'm in too deep to stop now. I'm just hoping I don't get caught. That is so weird. So weird. Really weird, okay? I left a nasty surprise on a coffee table in an empty rental house. You did what? Years ago, I lived next to a rental house. People never seemed to stay long. I noticed the house was empty again, so I went around to the back to see if the back door was unlocked, so I could look around and see what the house looked like. A few days later, I'm getting ready for work, and my stomach starts aching, and I knew I was going to have to hit the bathroom quick. At the time, it was an awesome idea. I doubt it. So I walked over to the empty house in a dark, quiet morning, dropped my trousers, and laid a mud brick right on the coffee table. Now, why would you do that? Why would you ever shit on a random person's rental house coffee table? That's so weird. That is so fucked up. But being a resourceful person, I decided to improvise. I waddled over to the couch, sat my ass on the arm of the couch, dragged my ass forward, leaving a healthy skin mark. That weekend, I was out in my backyard to work, and I saw who presumed to be the landlord washing the coffee table off in the backyard with a water hose. It was hard to keep a straight face, believe me, not proud of what I did, but people enjoy the story. What people enjoy that story? Because if I ever heard that one of my friends decided to go into a random person's house, basically break in, shit on their coffee table, and wipe their ass with their couch, I would be shocked. I would be disgusted. I robbed a mailman for her master keys so I can steal mail. I feel ashamed and paranoid. Why do you feel paranoid? She's the one who got robbed. I wiped a booger behind a price tag on a shelf at a store. Ew. The other week, I was in the store and had a booger that was really bothering me. I was walking around the aisles trying not to think about it, but it made breathing really annoying. So I was over it. I decided to swipe my nose a few times to try and get it off. I got it out and initially waited until it was dry enough to flick onto the ground outside, next in line to check out, and I didn't want to accidentally hand a booger to the cashier, so I found a price tag, the kind that hangs over the edge of a shelf, and swiped it back there. If I touched another person's booger while I'm shopping at the store, I'm going into a coma. I sleep naked on my friend's bed when she told me to housekeep her house. I have this friend that is in dermatology residency, something like that. I don't know if it's the same as in other countries or not. Well, she usually leaves for like 1 or 2 weeks and asks me to stay in her house. I like the place and all, but the only problem is that she's really strict and I'm really, really free. I did sleep naked in her bed without her knowing anyway. Sometimes I wash her sheets, sometimes she's back, so suddenly I didn't have a chance. I just can't tell her that I sleep there naked after I shower, so I say, cheap perfume, but now they really have been pestering me about it. Oh well, I'll just keep it a secret. I accidentally sent a photo of my penis when applying for a job. I was emailing my resume to the secretary, and I realized that instead of clicking the file of my resume, I clicked on the file of a photo of me masturbating with a flashlight. I'm gonna say flashlight because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. This is crazy to me. I can't. I can't. Oh my gosh. Just the headline alone makes you go, what? I have been taking my poop out of my butt by hand lately. She's been scooping her own poop out of her own butt. I have recently been recovering from surgery, and I have been taking several narcotic painkillers for the past couple weeks. I am not really used to these types of medicines. They are oh so amazing, and I am sure glad they exist, but I am constipated and backed up. Stool softeners don't work, prune juice doesn't work, and the only thing that works is priming my butthole with a soft rubbing to get her open, and then with a hook-like motion reaching up and start circling a poop like I am helping a newborn crown. Then I guide and pull out the poop. This is the only way I can make shit happen. Oh my gosh, the relief. Of course I wash with soap, but the faint smell lingers on my index finger. I am self-conscious that my husband will smell my poop finger. I never imagined that I would be leaning over my toilet and digging poop out of my butt. My kid's beating down the bathroom door, and mom is mining for poop. The world can never know. Mining for poop. She called it mining for poop. I wiped my butt with a display towel, hung it back up. When I was 11, my parents and I were looking at show homes. I really had to take a poop. Upon doing my business, I realized that there was no toilet paper. I took a white hand towel off the display rack, wiped my wet ass shit, then folded it back up with the poop marks on the inside and hung it right back up. To this day, I wonder what happened when somebody found it. I hope somebody found that before they took it to wash their face, because imagine picking up a towel, going to wash your face, and getting duty in your hand. Nope, that would be the end. I made a KFC worker clean my poo, and it's been on my mind for months. I, 21 male, live in a small town, don't care. They were heading home from a grocery store 2 towns over. On the way back, I felt an unsettling chirp from the devil himself through my butthole. I got off the highway, went to a gas station to get gas and poop, went inside, paid for the gas, and I tried to poop, but somebody was in the bathroom. Went outside, pumped gas, and afterwards I went back inside, but the bathroom was still locked. At this moment, it was like do or die. I felt like holding it was an Olympic sport. There was a KFC right next to the gas station, so I drove my car there, park, immediately run inside, leaving the car running with my girlfriend inside. I run towards the bathroom. The stall was out of order, and in this moment, I had to make a decision. A, poop my pants, or B, poop in the broken toilet. I went back to the car with clean pants, and my girlfriend noticed I looked disgruntled. She asked me what was wrong, and I said, I just pooped in a toilet that's out of order, and now some poor KFC employee is gonna have to clean my poo out of a toilet. I almost started crying. This was about 4 to 6 months ago, and it always lingers in the back of my mind. The KFC employee that had to clean that 6-minute long monster turd. I'm so sorry. I shit in the bathroom bin out of fear that I would either clog the toilet or it would flood back up the shower drain. Oh. About a year ago, I was visiting my mother. I'm her eldest daughter, and I live with my father. Come to visit her on breaks. The house was having plumbing issues, and she had mentioned that flushing the toilet too many times or using too much toilet paper would cause the same water to come up and out of the drain in the shower. With this knowledge, everyone in the house was careful with how many times we used the bathroom and throwing toilet paper away in the bin, not flushing it. Girl has IBS, and the food she was making really fucked up her stomach. She ended up having to go really bad diarrhea. I was worried that, alrighty, she was worried that her shit would clog something or come back up through the drain of the shower, and wasn't confident enough to make it to the grocery store a couple of miles away, so she did what she had to do, squat over the trash can and unleash the Kraken. I had to run over to the kitchen, grab a few new bags for the trash bin so I could take that one out and throw it away so no one could see what I'd done, but I wasn't fast enough. My little sister screamed Ew, I was too late. She knew. She swore to take it to her grave for a maximum payment of a $10 Robux gift card. Oh my gosh. And that was the last one. She pooped in a trash can and her little sister found it. I cannot do an outro to save my fucking life. Honestly. If you, who's watching this right now, if you saw how many takes it takes to get an outro for me, you would be like, girl, just give up. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you next week. Bye!